next point to shoot it. But
See, how did we get up here? Because the door.
I like the.
Thank you.
Let's get frame first, and then you can hold it like that. Let me show you.
Are you two taking this another class together? We'll just put another layer on top.
yeah.
Hey, how are you, Dad?
Is she wearing a dress or not?
Spread your legs out more. As if you're walking. You're walking towards me.
I can.
As if you're keep your feet straight, walking towards me.
I'm gonna just turn off camera. Yeah. We can see the comparison on this.
This is about, we're gonna try to put
We still gotta adjust the key. Actually, ready?
Oh, this is actually.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
We just have this is just like a little test before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Lucas will be spotting. Should we raise the drive on that or just take down?
Let's try with. Let's just try push in a little bit. Yeah.
That looks good.
This is one.
Your hand, so like we can make sure it's not right to your clothes.
I don't think it's. Oh my gosh.
Khayta, how do I zoom with this?
So you're gonna press this little dial like that. It makes it so fun. Trust.
I had seen Dune Part 2 in theaters. It was like, what did I just witness?
Sorry, do you remind me?
I'm Ian.
Ian November.
Jolie. Let's look at the pink. Is
This side.
Or
What, the bounce?
like the shawl. Like,
The
try
knife?
holding that? No, like the dress.
Oh.
The dress piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we set up a color
Yeah.
here so this light doesn't spill onto the outside first. So don't do it too tight because these will break.
I feel like the dress
Lego.
one is worth the time for sure.
Yeah. Tyler, I'm gonna have.
New York City equals cityscape, and Dune equals desert. It equals Jordan. It equals Abu Dhabi. It equals Hungary and Italy. So how do we recreate a film that was shot in Jordan, Abu Dhabi, Hungary, and Italy, in Manhattan and Brooklyn? And with our budget, might I add. Wow, what a reveal. Can somebody grab the scissors?
Where's the blood?
Thank you.
Sorry, y'all don't do it like that.
Right.
And, okay. Stop. Because I don't want us to get blood on the dress without, yeah. I picked shots that I felt like we could do in the studio easily because I've been a studio photographer for over 2 years now, and I knew that I could give better direction if we were doing something in studio. Right there's good for now.
That dug deep into somebody's
Okay,
body.
now pull, slowly.
Holy
And just keep it above.
shit.
Can we see that real quick?
Is there anything sticky we can put on to the blood?
Yeah. Sticky. Sorry, okay.
Oh, that's better actually. Oh, that's way better.
Yeah, I think a
You just
couple
need to,
coats
like,
will be fine.
Bubble dips.
Yeah, maybe. I have like 15 of them. I have a bunch of Aquaphor.
I have
Honestly, we're gonna clean this.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just put.
I also have lip gloss, which might.
Bro, it's too early. It's too early for this.
It is 4 p.m.
Listen, that's still too early to me, okay? We gotta be up at 5. Yeah.
Might have.
Oh, that's
Okay.
nice.
That's, yeah, I guess
It is on the side.
Uh-oh. Chop a goldfish and then just.
Bro.
Powder? No, I
Where
swear.
did you get the goldfish from that, bro?
You need something starchy. What's the goldfish?
I was the person who administered all the fake blood.
The blood is dripping on point.
The blood's really hard.
Wow, that's.
Oh, what about the?
Wow.
It looks really good now.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try. On the plastic, preferably, okay?
Is the knife? Should there be more of the knife?
I think that's
The knife is. It should be tilted. Like.
You can bring your hand up a little
So
bit
you
more.
see the hilts? We should.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
That's
Shaving
perfect.
It comes into the light a little bit too much on the left. So maybe like keep it like come over here a little bit. Stop. Now come up. Okay.
One
Correct.
without the
yes.
bowl?
Yes.
Alright.
Let's replenish blood.
Replenish blood is crazy.
We are.
I'm Khayta Diongue, and I am the director and producer of Dune Recreations. Having my first production just 3 months after moving to New York City was really important to me because, you know, it's one of those things where it's the first work that people are going to see from you, and it's a first impression kind of thing. And a lot of people would probably think like that I wanted the results to be the wow thing, but honestly, I wanted it to be more about how I interacted with people and their experience working on my set. Because, you know, the project can turn out great, but if there's a lot of on-set drama happening, it's just not a good experience. So I really wanted to make sure that people walked away from it wanting to be on another one of my sets. So yeah, that was one of my mindsets going into the project. I definitely got a lot of friendships and good collaborations out of it. Justin, what's your favorite on-set memory?
My favorite on-set memory, I think when we first walked into the studio and there were like 4 C-stands. Can I have you bring that light?
So we're probably
Push
not
it
going
to
to
the
use
wall
this, but I just
and
want to
aim
see
it
what
at
we
the
can
hand.
do to like, actually,
Whoever
bring it down and bring it up.
soft.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take that back over. It's gonna fall. Okay. Can I get somebody on this side, please? Over here. Right here. Just go behind.
How's this for light?
Jolie, when you're standing.
Thank you. Okay, Tyler.
Yo.
Can we get you? Wait. No. I'm gonna have you turn towards me just a little bit.
Thank you.
It's like it starts from out here and it's moving.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the 4s.
Okay.
Striking.
Let's have, yeah, let's see.
Actually, you want all of them? Let's
This is all about, to get this light here, this costume is blocking the light. So we need to have a way to keep this costume in.
Wait, did you not do like some taping and pinning on like the other part, like to separate the two pieces?
I think
Real quick. And then notice it's now just that shot.
I think this show is good where it is, but they have it.
Can we
Yes.
swap real quick?
Swap?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have it.
Flying in. Who you want?
Flying in. Alright, Tyler and Nina have supported me in ways that I can't even begin to express, and I've gotten to see them grow so much over this past year of knowing them. Not only are they amazing friends of mine, but I've been on sets from both of them, and they're both amazing ADs and directors. They work efficiently, and they really set a strong tone for their sets.
Isn't that nice? Like,
Margo, if you want to put the
setup?
camera on like this way behind.
One more?
That's okay. We can make up time.
Totally fine. Okay. For this shot, we're using a single light over our actress's shoulder, a board to direct the light, and a gold bounce right in front of the camera.
Okay.
Right to the edge of the wrist. Yep. Right on the edge of the wrist. Right. Yeah. You know that's good. How's the back? How's the back covered?
The holy war kills 61 billion
no.
people.
Okay.
We should.
No. Okay. So Izzy, Nina. Yep. You're good. You're good.
Are we good to roll?
Yeah.
We need to work that out.
Okay. So our hand's starting from behind her, basically.
Behind. Your hand is
One
turned.
sec. You can just reset it.
Can you just, I would mean, I'll see what I said. Can you just put your hand in the frame real quick?
Yeah.
Camera. Alright, 11 Bravo, take 2.
Action.
So pretty much at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're good.
Okay. Are we good?
Good to go?
All right, Tyler. Action. 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 Yes. Yeah. And cut.
Nice.
And yeah, that was pretty cool. I totally didn't edit out anything. And I definitely didn't call action thinking that action meant start recording. Because who would think that?
11A, take 2.
Action.
11A, take 3.
Action.
11A, take 4.
Action.
I'm so cool. Look at this. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey, wow. Hey, how are you doing? It's going pretty amazing. We have the amazing director right here. directing, as you can see, and an amazing group of people around. You can see Nina with like the beautiful light, shining light upon this like interview right now. So beautiful. And Juno, of course. Hi. It makes me feel excited. I'm happy to be here with my friends, having fun. First time I've ever worked with fake blood.
Lucas is genuinely somebody who is so genuine and kind. You literally will want to have Lucas on your set just because of his personality and how likable he is. He gets the job done too, and he has a lot of knowledge that is very useful on a set.
I was told to like start cutting up garbage bags, and I had no idea why. And then I saw the fake blood, and I was like, oh my gosh, all right, this is an important job. Khayta was talking about the Dune project on an Instagram group chat that we're on, and I reached out, and now I'm here. Me and Juno went out on a trip to like explore the area around here, and it really feels like a place out of a horror movie.
My goal with this was to make sure that everybody was having a good time, that they felt respected, that they felt valued, and of course that I'm communicating with my directors of photography and ADs properly, because that relationship between your director, DP, and AD is absolutely essential to a smooth shoot. Let's talk about our cinematographers, Justin Yoon and Ian Novo. I was really inspired by Justin's work. I first saw his short film, Got Any Change, through our NYU film group chat, and then I actually saw it at NYU Scribble at a short film festival. And working with Justin was definitely something I wanted to do just because I was really impressed with his work. Ian was one of the people who applied to be a cinematographer, and I actually met him just a couple days later in Washington Square Park. As soon as I met him, I was like, this is somebody I want to have on this project without a doubt. I was really grateful to have both of them on the production. Communication between the DP, director, and AD is crucial. AD is who everybody's gonna rant to. The DP is not only the person who's filming, but they're also gonna be the person who tells you if it's achievable to get that shot in the amount of time that you want to do, and also what you're going to need to get it done.
Split up the DPing side of things, which was a really fun experience because I could focus more on, lighting setups and playing around with the lighting, and Ian was more focused on setting up the framing for the camera.
The director's putting not only their overall vision there, but they're also setting the tone for the day.
Yeah, so thumb,
We just take short films.
just like this, and then
Like
go.
any kind of short.
Her hands on the left side. So
Oh, never
let's,
mind.
Her
yeah.
hand needs to physically
Yeah.
move.
Yeah. So we need this to drape down.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
What's it for arm?
So, Drea, when you do that, I want you to kind of like move your hand up a little bit and down. Okay. So you're gonna go like that.
What the fuck?
What was that sound?
What is going on?
Whoa.
Should I start something?
Ian, can you watch frame?
618.
Is this in frame?
The neck film.
Let's tilt the dagger down just a
I
little
think
bit.
this is good.
What is this shit?
Okay, Nina, Izzy, go ahead and get her hand coated.
Photo back.
Yep, that's good.
All right, hand massage.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. God, Drea.
Killed him at
Pictures.
Such a good job.
Okay, then I'm fine.
It's supposed to be a little dark.
Are we ready to go, guys?
Yes. Test
All right,
line.
let's get the dagger in.
Is everybody in their places? Take your hand. Let's do the motion.
Ooh.
Take your hand up just a little bit for me. Thank you.
Wait, you can see this pen.
Just try something. Yeah. Just hold it like this. And then try to wrap your fingers around.
And one more time, whenever you're ready. Let's go ahead and cut on this one. Try that. Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Every time.
This is 11 Charlie Take 2 series.
Action. 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 Cut.
Great. You definitely got that. That was really good.
That first one
We
was
need to-
absolutely perfect. It was amazing. So why Dune aside from me loving the film? For starters, I really love a lot of Greig Fraser's work. You've probably seen his work not only in Dune, but The Batman 2022. And a lot of the projects that Greig has recently been tied to, they use iron glass lenses, which is how they get such a beautiful, sleek quality. Of course, I love the directing of Denis Villeneuve, but Dune also does a lot of things with their cinematography that I really love. From usage of negative space, to lens flares, to out of focus shots, low light shots, and it's very minimalistic, but they also have a desaturated grade. I've done this with album covers originally from the Tortured Poets department, to Sour, to Guts, to Eternal Sunshine, to Hit Me Hard and Soft, Brighter Days Deluxe. I'm sure there's a couple more out there in my portfolio for those. And so when I went to film school, I thought, why not use this as an opportunity to translate a recreation project into film medium. For this shot, we needed as much light as possible in front of the camera to create lens flares. We also went over with a flashlight to make sure that we were getting plenty in the shot.
I'm annoyed.
Yeah, but I have the light.
Yeah, hold it there.
I just shine it from here.
No, not a light.
Tyler, say something funny. I get to stand up.
This is 13 Take 3 series.
Action! Thoughts on day one?
Super fun, super cool. Oh, my hands are red because there was a bunch of fake blood on it. Actually, I did kill someone, so.
Much like just how I sat down, I was mostly spending the day being Andrea's stand-in, which was great. I really enjoyed it. And just PAing around. It's a fun group of people, so I'm down to just do, anything that they need.
Hey, Lucas!
Lucas, get over here!
Jolie is reliable, efficient, hilarious.
Thoughts on day one? Day one was a lot of fun. If you look at some of the photos out of context and all of the blood, no, we are reshooting Dune, not American Psycho. I'm ready for day two. Hell yeah. Nobody got hurt on today's set, okay? I signed the thing, Khayta.
No, I was like, listen, too tall for the frame. Where's the relationship?
That was really fun. I was DPing with Ian. He's a beast on the FX3. Khayta, her directing was great, but producing, she got all of this stuff for us, which is really good. It was really fun doing the different lighting setups. Ian, he dyed his hair. I think it looks really great.
It's natural. It's natural. You see this? Natural hair.
Hold on, we gotta get the angle, bro. We gotta get the angle.
Let's get Khayta on there.
Hold on, wait 1 second.
How's it look?
I mean,
This can't. No, you're not exposing this.
This is. It's Christopher Doyle right there. Deacons and Doyle.
And that's a wrap on day one. Sidebar, but when I bring my Pavlos to the shoot, that's how you know it's about to be a good shoot. Can you imagine me just pulling up let's get to work. I got my heated blanket and everything, bro. Definitely had some last minute changes that resulted in some crazy challenges. Just 48 hours before, 2 of our crew members ended up in the hospital, completely unrelated to each other, and so we had to find a way to replace them in under 48 hours. So as a result of this, people did end up doing grip and PA work, and some people ended up doing BTS in addition to their position on the set. Luckily, I messaged our NYU film group chat where I talked to this guy named Marco, and he was able to fulfill the BTS videographer role, which I'm really grateful for. So everything that you saw in the first 15 minutes of this documentary was filmed by Marco, and as you can see, he did an amazing job. We definitely had to rearrange our shot list. For example, we were originally going to do these shots, and we ended up scrapping them due to some location problems. We did end up rescheduling the production. Originally it was October 14th, then it got moved to the 19th and 20th, and then we pushed all the way back to November. Despite this, we were all able to make it work and had a very successful shoot. We had a bunch of gear that we were going to rent, from scrims to flags to lenses. Luckily, the studio that I picked out had tons of lighting gear, and the house let us know that they could no longer accommodate. This was completely unexpected, so we weren't able to rent the gear that we needed, which meant that we could only use gear that we owned ourselves. So, Ian's FX3. That's what we used. And it was amazing! Ian's FX3 and his rig, phenomenal. Shout out Novo.
you feeling today?
I can't. It's so kind of hard to move my mouth because I'm so cold.
It is like
so
it's like
going on
yeah, let's do this. Can you see the breath on Can you see the breath on camera?
Wait, try it again. No, maybe try. Oh, she's ready.
Yeah, guys.
Day 2?
Day 2. We are here. Oh, fuck. Can't breathe without this. So.
Nina is the kind of person that will get up at 4:30 in the morning, meet you outside of a bodega at 5 a.m., talk with you for 30 minutes outside of that bodega, and then travel with you right as the sun rises for your 6 a.m. shoot. That's who Nina is. And I don't really think I have to say anything else. I think you get it.
You are not prepared for what is to come. You'll now learn the truth about our family, and it will hurt you to the core. Paul, don't worry. I'm with you. I love you.
Our shoot kicked off at 6:42 a.m. at the Peninsula, where we would continue our shoot with shot 5.
Ready? Yep. This is camera set.
Set.
This is shot 7, take 1, series A.
We just get sharks in the background.
Action. Return to the camera. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn away. Cut.
Brother, you are not prepared for what is to come. You will now learn the truth about our family, and it will hurt you to the core. Paul. Don't worry. I'm with you. I love you.
Since we don't exactly have an ocean in New York City, we had to think about how we could do this, so we used the Hudson River. Instead of doing a still motion, since we don't get a lot of waves, we wanted to do a pan up to make it feel much more grand, and we could use this at the end of our final reel. Once we finished framing, to avoid getting any piers in the shot, we were ready to shoot.
Budget ND filter with the tape. Wonderful. It's a beautiful area, and the birds over there are super cute. And obviously, you know, I'm surrounded by amazing, talented people as well, which
And
is
birds.
amazing. But they're also birds.
That didn't happen. Andrew really values his craft, and he also really values the people who bring that craft to life. We're on set with Andrew.
Heyo.
Let's go.
really, it was the only group of people that could make a like 28-degree 6 a.m. shoot just marvelous fun.
The only thing needed to make the shot complete was costume. We wrapped a shawl around Andrew's head as well as a still suit mask that we got on Amazon, giving us this shot from Dune. Day two. Day two was special. It was cold. Thank God for Jolie.
We just take a second to say, I have gloves, but I hear that some people needed Jolie to bring the gloves. And so...
Run that clip.
Hands were freezing, but we were very efficient. We got all the shots we need. I think everything turned out great. Yeah,
it's going great. It was great so far. It's going great. It's very sandy, very wet.
Hey guys, it's really fucking cold, but
it was really cold.
Massive shout out to Jolie for gloves.
Our hands were all freezing. Then Jolie came and saved us all. Look at these wonderful gloves. And the best thing about them, not only does it keep me warm, but I can like tap things. I can take pictures.
Okay.
Can we just get some clips? The button is working.
It's really fun to appreciate the fact that Drea took off her coat for this.
But Jolie really pulled through and got us some gloves.
What do people want? Entertainment.
Why do they want it?
To escape.
Escape from what?
Like the world.
What about the world?
Problems.
What did you want?
To recreate shots from one of my favorite movies.
Why?
To get seen.
Why be seen?
Because if I do, I get jobs.
Why do you want the jobs?
To get a film career.
Why do you want that?
I don't know.
It's simple. Why make movies?
Because it's what we do.
But why do we do it?
It's what we do.
Growing up, film was kind of a little escape in the real world for me.
I want to create stories that reflect what it means to be human.
I want to make movies because I think the world is too small and I don't have the talents to change the world. So I want to be able to create other worlds that people can live in that isn't this one. And I want to, the closest thing to my mind that comes to creating new worlds is this world of film, where it's this window into a new reality. And I think it's, as an artist, it's the most real way to bring that fantasy to life.
I want to make movies because £50 bag of sand check.
Yeah.
We traveled from Manhattan to Brooklyn to return to the studio for the second half of the day. By this point, we were in a system and had this continuous flow of work. I've had these. So it was really important that we just were patient with one another.
Literally.
I'm gonna be so for real with you. I did not do her makeup. I just brushed her face. This final stretch of our shoot included our darkest shots requiring the most crew. This next shot includes a member of the Bene Gesserit. For this, we're gonna need a pretty good costume.
Can I have the net, please?
Using a fishnet that we got on Amazon, a Grim Reaper hoodie, and the back of our still suit mask, we were able to create this look. Using false color, we were able to do this. And actually, why am I talking to you about this? I'll just let Justin.
With false color, you can see other highlights go into the shadows, so it's a lot easier to match the position of the key light. But also when we're shooting, for a shot like this, we can see that you don't actually need a bounce on this side or anything, because when we're trying to match the contrast ratio. So, because we also have the same thing on our monitor, which made it a lot easier to match.
What? Just there you go. All right, ready? Camera set.
Our camera is rolling.
Rolling?
Yep.
All right, this is shot 2 in series. Take 1.
Okay.
Action.
Shot 2 in series. Take 2.
Yeah, that's the hood.
Shot 2 in series, take 3.
Set. Action.
Shot 2 in series, take 4. Shot 2 in series, take 5.
But there is one way. One
Way. Are you prepared? Your father will lose the throne no matter who prevails. But there is one way. One way. Are you prepared?
Okay. Which tiny sword should we use for the scene? Which sword?
Dune in 3D.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I would definitely say between these.
Does anyone
This
else
one's
do
some
something?
fancy.
Just to see how it goes.
Yes, we
Yeah.
That was really good.
Tell me.
Sidebar, but some of the things that we did to promote sustainability within this production, we also separated our trash from waste and recycling. Roll that clip of Nina.
Life's pretty short, and it's only going to get shorter if we let climate change get out of control. That's why every person on a production should do their part to reduce, reuse, recycle. In my production, we separated our trash by recycling and landfill so that we can contribute to making the planet greener. Thank your sustainability coordinator. You're the only reason we're still working.
Juno held a jacket in the air for like 15 minutes for us to get a shot because the blackout curtains were not blacking out.
All right,
Okay,
we're rolling.
Thank you. All right, 1D, take 1.
Tiny sword.
Where'd you get all the tiny swords?
They're actually bookmarks. I've had them forever. I've been saving these for like 4 months. Sort of like that. You're gonna do it like, because it's basically already gonna be at his neck. Yeah.
We're not doing something incredible.
Yes.
Like, you can't be on a set with Alexa without being happy. You can't interact with her without having your spirit lifted.
First moment.
Yes.
Okay.
1.
I hold at your neck. The gumjaba. Poison needle. Instant death. The test is simple. Remove your hand from the box and you die.
What's in the box?
He's really good. Okay, so let's start with that. Before we go any further, let's do that one more time. And then we're gonna watch the reference, okay?
I hold at your neck the gomjaba. Poison needle. Instant death.
So we're gonna do that shot. It's not gonna be a smooth shot like how it is in the film. We're gonna do this 2 separate takes. Okay. So we'll do it 1 that's facing him and 1 that's facing you.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. 1.
I hold at your neck. The gumjaba. Poison needle. Instant death. The test is simple. Remove your hand from the box and you die.
Okay, awesome. That was good practice for me.
Moisten the under eye.
The left.
Can I extend the left eye?
Absolutely. Oh, are we ready? Mm-hmm. Can we shut the door?
Ready, outlet?
Alright. And 3, 2, 1. Let's rehearse it.
I hold at your neck the gomjaba. Poison needle. Instant death. The test is simple. Remove your hand from the box and you die.
I'm just gonna match 56.
Yeah.
That will keep it together.
Today's shoot required our most intense lighting setups, not just because they are low light, but because the original shoot locations were in Budapest and we were doing this in studio.
I hold at your neck the gomjaba.
Poison needle. Instant death.
Andrea brings her passion for acting to set, and she translates that into a strong performance. She takes direction so well with the creative work.
Okay. Was this all upon your advice? Did your father... Fuck. Did my father... Did you counsel my father to exterminate the Atreides?
Yes.
Did you counsel my father? Was this all upon your advice? Did you counsel my father to exterminate the Atreides? He's alive, and if he defeats Fade Rothman, my father...
Your father will lose the throne no matter who prevails. But there is one way. One way. Are you prepared?
You've been preparing me my whole life, Reverend Mother.
With this shot, costume was essential, but even after weeks of searching and looking into making one on our own, it just wasn't working out. However, we were able to replicate the techniques of this shot. Pay close attention to the background, and you'll see that we were able to replicate this technique pretty well in the studio.
Day 2, it's finally over. Can't wait to see the final product.
I'm gonna go take a nap, because I got 3 hours of sleep. But yeah, hyped for when it comes out.
Ian's great, Khayta's also great. Actors are great, AD was great, PAs were great, BTS people were great, today was great.
So how much did this production cost? To be able to recreate shots to this accuracy and at this caliber, you'd think it would cost a lot, but actually I think we did a pretty good job. So let's break it down. Our Amazon cart was $323.49. Subway travel for me was $2.90 times 6. We traveled from campus to the studio and back on day 1. Day 2, we traveled to Gansevoort Peninsula and back. And then after our break, we traveled to the studio and back again. So it was about $17.40 per person. And I mentioned we had some fire snacks on set. Take a little step back.
You look great.
So for this one, we didn't go over 4 hours of shoot time, so we didn't have meals on this set, but we did have lots of snacks and water available for our crew because that is standard. Makeup was already pre-purchased months in advance, or our actors used their own makeup. In terms of the studio rental, it was $169 for 4 hours, and we did 2 4-hour rentals on day 1 and day 2. The gloves that we desperately needed, no pun intended if you know you know, $45 for the gloves, and that brings our grand total to $723.89. We did 17 shots total, but 12 of them were used in the final reel. Based on the final reel alone, it looks like we spent $60.33 per shot. And I don't know about you, but I think that each of those shots are well worth $60. Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm just making sure you're still engaged. How we marketed this, we shared it with the NYU film community that we have, as we're all Tisch students, and this was just an outpour of love from our peers. We also sent it to members of the Dune film teams. We had to shoot our shot. Nothing happened, but something still might. Justin and I collaborated on the color grading process. We were able to get everything done in one day. Here are the shots that I graded, and here are the shots that Justin graded. With the help of our editor, Milo Timberlake, we were able to figure out what takes were usable and get things done very quickly.
My name is Milo Timberlake.
Milo is really good at editing stuff.
I'm an editor. I edit things. I'm going to edit some shots together for this beautiful production. We got this right here. This bad boy has so many shots in it, you don't even know. But I do. It's a few. I'm gonna take this on a plane. I just think that's great. I'm gonna make a copy as well onto my drive, because I hear planes sometimes wipe information off of drives. That's something I hear. It's not really interesting, but it is true. So we'll make sure that doesn't happen because I'll get backups. And I'm going to stop shaking this around because it's a disc. There's a disc inside of there. Okay, ready?
All right, 3, 2, 1. Bruh,
This is our reference. This is what we filmed. Wait, hold up. Do you mind if I just... No. Now I'm getting confused. No,
That's a good thing. That's a good thing because it means it's crazy accurate.
It's great. This is what we started with before I cooked. You got that color space transform.
Okay.
And then boom, 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 boom. And then that's reference, and oh my, that's the same shot.
Oh my Lanta.
It is literally the same.
This is my favorite lens. It's a 24-105. It's absolutely amazing. Spectacular. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love you. I'm glad that you laughed. How do you look at a straight face? How do you look at a straight face? You have to do this. That's crazy.
Yeah. Actor live.
Yep.
I love you.
It's okay. Anyways.
Great.
2 more times.
Okay.
Because I messed that one up.
I love you.
Get it together, Khayta.
I'm trying. It's fine. If I do it as BTS, then I will not do that. Trust. Just gonna. This works. Okay.
Okay.
I love you. Pro Tools. 3, 2, 1.
My brother. My dearest brother. You are not prepared for what is to come. Paul, don't worry. I'm with you.
Woo! We're almost done. Let's talk about some of the results of this production because it is pretty awesome. This is not really related to the Dune Recreations project, but I did end up meeting Oscar Isaac back in April. There was lots of support in person from friends and family, from people that we had never met. Other creatives reached out. We got noticed by Calder Dune too. Our cinema reel got like 5,000 or 6,000 views. Great memories, of course. Like, are you freaking kidding me? We had an amazing time. Of course, I had the pleasure of sharing the project in person with our actors, Andrew and Andrea.
Oh my god, his eyes look so cool in that. Okay. Khayta, that's so good.
And here is the final shot.
Dune recreations. This is now Wicked recreations.
Whoa.
Yep.
Can you hear the music?
Guys, all the lights.
the backdrop.
We can't have a...
Algebra, like music, Robert. The important thing isn't can you read it, it's can you hear it. Can you hear the music, Robert? You know, I actually
taught myself how to play the first 30 seconds of that, but then it got too fast. There's a video of that somewhere. I'll find it.
I need you to send that to me, Tyler. We need to put that in the behind the scenes as well. Jolie cutting montage.
Montage is crazy.
We can actually
Tomorrow it'll be all day.
Everyone has boogers,
Okay,
and
we're gonna need
it's
to,
not
like-
something to be ashamed of.
Hold on, wait.
Although the shot is short, it's one of my personal favorites from Dune Part 2. The original was shot as an exterior in Jordan for a fight scene, however, we're going to recreate the shot to the best of our ability in the space you've seen us in since the beginning. Using composition principles, we should be able to do this pretty easily as long as we have something to put in front of the camera, except I accidentally left the orange paper in my dorm.
The light's coming from behind and overhead, so we used one of those dome softboxes.
Let's start shooting in 10 minutes.
Yep.
What was that?
Yeah, I don't know where this goes.
Probably.
Mayhaps.
Can we erase the backdrop anymore?
Hi, Jolie.
We tried using the goldfish, even our orange glitter, but none of those were working.
Should you not hold it up higher? It is out of focus right now.
There we go. Look. Not too bad.
Luckily, I spotted an orange backdrop in the studio that would work perfectly and make the shot even better than it would have been before.
Run that. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Are you holding this again? Thank you.
Sorry, I don't know.
Am I in your way? No, I'm not.
They're going to go back. Yes. Let's bring it out.
I mean, honestly,
Very
further
good.
out and
I recommend putting it on your shoulder so like that way you don't get tired and it's not like flimsy.
Andrea would rest on an apple box and crawl down it to replicate Paul and his mother crawling down a sand dune. With an overhead softbox light, we were able to replicate lighting like the sun.
Let's go down just a little bit more. Right there. There you go. Great. How do we feel? Okay. The background is a little like gray. I can see some of the light reflecting.
Yeah.
Okay, Drea, let's do a quick run through to make sure you have the action down. Yeah.
We did a rehearsal, and it was finally time to roll.
Okay.
Let's go series.
Oh, you did roll? Yeah. No problem. Alright, yeah,
I'm
serious.
gonna go series.
Action. Reset. Action. Here, over just a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Action.
Shit.
Down a little bit there.
Yes.
And yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Way back?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, let's get her up here so she can see. It was like that.
How do you get the
Holy fuck.
Right?
Looks sick.
Right? That first one we had like slightly slanted, but once we fixed it up, it looked even better. Reset. Action. 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 Reset. Okay, we got it. You're good. Great job!
Rolling. 14 take 1 series.
I think that's our best shot, and the lighting setup worked really great.
We actually did it. We recreated 12 shots from Dune in just under 2 days, and it's not over yet. This was not about me having a technical achievement under my belt necessarily. I mean, that's a perk of it. To me, this is more so a story about a group of people that came together to create something very beautiful.
This crew is awesome. Khayta is awesome. And I'm so glad I got to be a part of it. I'm so excited to see it.
I can tell she worked really hard on the pre-production, and she's the person that brought everything together, which I'm really grateful for.
This is the person in charge of everything, and she doesn't get enough credit because she probably doesn't get enough credit to be.
And the whole way home, I kind of got on the train, and I was like, "This is exactly what I was looking for in coming to New York." You know?
Getting it cinematically.
So much fun for so many reasons. One big reason is it felt like so much good teamwork was happening, and like the efficiency and yet compassion and like friendliness of that team was like just such a well-oiled machine.
Fantastic day. We're out here making sci-fi. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. I had a great time. It's looking beautiful.
Super fun, super cool, great people.
My favorite shot was 100% the one where my entire head was wrapped up.
Pretty lit, everyone was super nice, and it was great being a PA.
Yeah, just big thank you to the crew and everybody else that worked on this project, and excited to see how it turns out.
Yeah. All right, are we ready?
I had so much fun working with Andrea, my fellow actors today. It was a blessing. Yeah, just super professional, super good vibes, and I cannot wait to see how it turns out.
I'm learning a lot about lighting and just how to set up a scene like this and how to recreate shots that are done by professionals. It's a lot of fun, and I think we did a good job. I think we're really gonna kill this.
On-set experience was lovely. It was my first time being on a set with that many cameras and lighting pieces, which was marvelous.
Couldn't have asked for a better team. We were efficient. Like, everybody was on point. I could talk about them forever. The references, the comedy, the stress. It was just amazing. And we had a great time. Everybody come in. Really quick.
Just come down here.
Day 1 was awesome. Day 2 is gonna be even better.
Really wide.
Oh, you gotta get in.
Ian, you gotta get in.
Because we're about to do something.
Get these apple boxes.
Okay, we got like 3 minutes to do something.
Okay, ready?
What are we doing? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, 3, 2, 1. Look at this beautiful family of artists.
Got that shit.
That's a wrap on day 1.
All right, let's mobilize.
The sun has risen. We are all freezing, but Jolie, the sunlight has returned.
Cut to the credits.
Then, how do we feel? How do we feel about the gloves?
We are so thankful. Well, he already had gloves, but I'm so thankful. She just put an end to my suffering.
Wait, this is behind the lens, and I'm not even behind the lens.
We're so unbelievably back on levels that the average human cannot even begin to fathom.
Look at that. Do you see this? Look at these desaturated eyes. Which one's ours? Which one's Jim? We really ate down.
I'm gonna keep trying all these keys until I find the one that opens the door.
It's the way. Oh my gosh, we recreated shots from Dune. Once again, I'm just putting it out there. Like,
This project made me feel sublime.
success. The grading. Oh my gosh.
My name is Tyler Rockwell and I support this message.
Yeah. Let's go.
I don't really think I have anything else to say. The Dune book! Oh my gosh, I stopped filming this like 10 minutes ago and I forgot